Welcome to Movie Reviews 101, and today we're going to be heading to Vegas for The Army of the Dead. Directed by Zack Snyder and starring Dave Bautista, Ella Purnell, Omari Hardwick, and Ana de la Reguera. And The Army of the Dead follows a group of people who became soldiers during a zombie outbreak in Vegas, who are now living on the outskirts of the locked down city that is still filled with the undead, who get offered a job to get back into the city, to get to a vault in a hotel, casino, and take all the money that could give them all new lives. And basically it's a heist movie with zombies. Great stuff here. So, without further ado, we have to go into the free ups. Now, the first part of this is going to be a very character-based one. Like, we have some great characters here. Like, Scott is the typical distant father, soldier, tough guy. Yes, he's what we've seen this many, many times. But and Vanderho and Maria, like little friends, they'll do anything, especially with some of their weapons. Good group of core three. But then we get into the supporting ones. We get the quirkier ones. We have Dieter, who is the German safecracker, who has one of the most feminine screams when a zombie appears, and he's not a fighter. He clearly isn't, and he's very funny in his role. Then we have Lily, who's nicknamed the Coyote, who is the person that can get people into the city. She's very down to earth and understands, respect what's going on inside the city. It's a very good character. Mariana is the pilot, or the helicopter pilot that has been recruited. She is full of sarcasm, and I loved it. And we have Martin, who is the head of security, who you know that he's not going to be the nice guy of this group very early on, because he works for the guy who hired him. You know what's going to happen with this type of character. And they're all great. They all work well, and you want to see them all, and they all get a good chance to be developed. There is one notably missing, which we'll come to later. The second one is the action. When it comes to the zombie action, we get plenty of different stuff, and it's very, very relentless feeling in the last part of the film, which is great to see. We all want just plenty of bloodshed in a zombie movie. It's great. The third one is just simply the location. Vegas is a brilliant location. It's crowded with people. It works well as a lockdown city. The idea of all of the flashing lights being turned to dust and sand during everything that's happening also helps in the story. And certain figures of the area are constantly lurking, i.e. the tiger we've seen in many of the trailers. So that's the free ups. Now we're going to go into the free downs. Again, I find sometimes with the free downs I am just nitpicking. I don't really complain too much about these things. But the first one is the different types of undead. Because it's never really truly clear it's a full-blown zombie movie, we have the opening sequence that has one type of thing going on, which is okay, interesting. Then we have the horde mentality that we saw in Zack Snyder's very own Dawn of the Dead. But then we also have moments where we have the slow-moving original ideas of zombies, and I feel it doesn't completely get explained why there's so many different ones, and there's a big hint of something else happening which doesn't happen, and it's really disappointing because I feel it could have been a terrifying scene. The second thing is there's lots of side stories going on. One of them is to do with why Kate, Scott's daughter, goes with them. It's just shoehorned in so she can be there and they can do stuff, but everything around what she wants is just sort of here's 10 minutes extra added to the story that probably wasn't needed, if we're being brutally honest. And the third one is more a character I did like, which was Mikey Guzan, Guzman even, who is sort of like a social media star who goes around shooting zombies and making funny videos about them. And he goes on the mission with a partner, and I feel like this character had so much potential to do some wacky, different sort of camera ideas, like doing some filming from inside on his camera, which could have been him being his selfish, arrogant little state, as well as other things going on within this, like who he is, instead of him just being there's another guy on the team, like he's like killing zombies, but we didn't develop that to the level which seemed to be very highly hinted with his introduction. Again, he's still a good character, but it was a lot more we could have had from him. But that's the 3 ups and 3 downs. And overall, I thought this was a really enjoyable action horror movie. And of course, I like my zombie movies, so I feel like I could watch this again. I'm going to give this a 4 out of 5 because I liked it a lot. I do feel like we did see a very similar movie recently called Peninsula, which had the wackiness over the top to this, but this one manages to capture the idea of going into a zombie-infested city to do a heist-type job a lot better. So if you are going to see another one like this, you could try Peninsula if you like the Train to Busan franchise. But all I have to say is thank you all for watching, and please enjoy your movies, and goodbye.